Hi everyone, it's Paolo. Okay, so today we have a really good episode because you all know I love pasta, right? Well, today I am talking to the pasta queen herself, Nadia Catarina Muno, who's a best-selling author, and her cookbook is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Now look, she lives in Florida, and today there was a hurricane. So be patient, because the Wi-Fi went out a few times, but nothing to worry about because after this interview, you're gonna wanna go in your kitchen and make pasta. Okay, guys, I'll see you with Nadia.
Spoonful of Apollo, here we go.
Is it good? Yeah. Okay, Nadia, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Bella. Ciao.
Grazie.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao. I have
Ciao,
to.
ciao.
Ciao, Nadia. I want everyone to know that I am so honored and humbled that you are on our show because there is a hurricane happening in your home state in Florida, and you are here with me during all of this. So I just want to say, if anytime you need to run and go take shelter and leave me, it's okay. Just run away. I understand, okay?
I will.
Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you really are, Nadia. You really are the Italian Martha Stewart. You are 100%. I don't know, in Italian you say Marta Stuso for those who live in Italy.
Marta Stuardo.
Okay, Marta Stuardo. Okay, you say it so good. So we're just so excited. I mean, I love you. I'm wearing your shirt, from the pastaqueen.cooking. Anybody can order it. Carbonara. I love it so much.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So I want everyone to know your story. Like, literally, this started for you, over 3 years ago. Your daughter downloaded TikTok. You wanted to make sure it was safe and all good, so you downloaded it. And then right before you were going to delete it, after you gave it the okay, there is this video that you say blasphemous that literally changed your life and brought you to where you are today. What was that video that you saw that literally changed your life, Nadia?
So I joined TikTok in February 2020, and I remember that someone had uploaded a lasagna recipe that used these fluorescent orange, I think cheddar cheese with a giant onion just thrown in there, a whole pitcher of water poured in. Okay. And I looked at it and it was so bad that I almost felt that it was now my new life goal to show the people of TikTok what real, authentic Italian cooking was and is. So I just felt that it was upon me, considering that the app was very new. Yeah. And there wasn't, at that time, there weren't many people cooking authentic Italian food. Yeah. That I had my space and my chance at that time to really claim my crown as the pasta queen and show everybody really authentic Italian cooking, and also work with my family's legacy and put it on a very digital platform,
Yeah, you sure did. I mean, think about, my sister told me years ago, she goes, Paolo, Stefania's like, you have to follow the pasta queen. Like, the pasta queen, she makes everything so fun. She's so gorgeous. And so I started following you. And I know that by the end of 2020, you got like 1 million followers on TikTok. You have a total of over 45 million likes on your video, Nadia. What is that like? What did that do for you, seeing your videos go viral and seeing that people really connected with you and really just, you made them want to just make pasta every day? Like, what did that do to you inside, seeing all of that?
Yeah, so, it was very interesting because at that time I wasn't really sure that all these views were real individuals. I had this perception of TikTok being really, at that time, it was very easy for me to go viral, and having tried this before on YouTube and having failed, because in 2015 I did start a channel on YouTube which didn't really gather that many views. It was really surreal to me that I had millions of views on some of my videos, and I thought this must be some sort of fluke.
Wow.
And maybe it's just the way the algorithm, and maybe it's just making you feel good and showing you have a lot of views so that you post more and more content. But then fast forward to the beginning of, well, actually, when I went on tour with my book last year, I really realized that the people that were following me on my platform were real people that came to my events. I did a tour of the East Coast and the West Coast, and it was a sellout every time. And there was thousands and thousands of people that kept showing up, and from kids to 94-year-old nonnas.
Wow.
It was like a really broad range of multi-generations. And I was like, oh my God, I actually, these people are real, and there's real.
Oh wait, hold on. You froze, Nadia. Let me see. You froze. If you can hear me, you froze. Wait, there you are. He's gonna close the other window. Hold on.
Yeah, and my internet went down, so I'm doing it with my phone.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Some of the internet and wireless towers
Yes.
went down.
Oh, you have nothing to be sorry for. Like, honestly, please, like, we're gonna, after this, I just want you to laugh because there's a hurricane in your state. Don't worry. I feel so bad.
Good.
You're probably the only one in Florida doing an interview while there's a hurricane, so don't worry.
I know.
Okay. So, welcome back. I missed you for that 2 seconds. But, I wanted to ask you, as you were talking about, you and your videos, because in your videos you say just gorgeous, and it's just your tagline that no one else can take.
Just gorgeous.
And you've said in an interview, you said that for something to be just gorgeous, it must stop people in their tracks and erase anger, hate, and discomfort. How did just gorgeous become your daily tagline in not just in your life, but in your videos?
So I was noticing when I would record videos by myself on my phone, I would be looking at my dishes and go, God, this is just gorgeous. And it's from Italian. Me translating it from my Italian emotion to English, the only thing I could find is gorgeous. It really is magnificent. And I would keep on saying it. My husband was like, I think you should include that in your videos because it's so funny when you... And so I started including it in my videos, and people just, I don't know, they just really caught on to it.
And speaking of just gorgeous, Nadia, I mean, your cookbook, honestly, for me, it is the best cookbook out there because you have so many beautiful pictures. Your recipes are amazing. And some of your recipes, you have a QR code that people can literally scan. It takes them directly to you making those recipes. And it's also, for me, it felt like a memoir a little bit, like seeing where you and your family come from. And it was so interesting reading about it. What does it mean, not just to you, but to your Italian family and your great aunts in Italy to have this book out there?
It was really there's a beautiful story to that. If you go to the pictures where I'm with my family and we're all together.
Yes.
And they have my great aunties, my nonna, my great uncle Franco.
Yep.
My great uncle Franco, he had been in a little bit of a broken relationship with his sisters, which are also in that shot. And that book and that moment brought our family back together and really repaired their upset that they had had for 20 years.
Wow.
But that book brought so much closure for my uncle, who was basically dying, and he passed away a few months ago.
I'm so sorry.
But my great aunt told me that he was so proud that when he was in the hospital, he still was going through the book. He was so happy that the whole family came together and also bring our family beauty and happiness to the world, and for it to become a New York Times bestseller. He was like, his son had to explain the meaning of that to him because he's Italian, he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
But he realized how important it was and the effect that book caused on all the Italian immigrants, on everybody that has been away from their home and misses their family. It was really touching.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. That's really, really, really special. You said that, my family on my father's side were pasta makers in the 1800s. I was born into a pasta dynasty. Pasta is my home, even when I'm not home. I know that your great great grandparents started a pasta factory in a small town in Naples, and that generation has continued the love of pasta leading up to you. You were born in Rome, but you moved to America in 2015. Do you feel like you are living that American dream with this empire that you have created on your own?
I really love America. I think ever since I was very young, I, really love the concept, and I watch movies. Of course, Hollywood is international. All the big movies from the greatest directors of all time come mostly from the US. So for us Italians, we have a special reverence for American. And you know that during the Second World War, we got saved by the Americans. Like the American troops came in the South, where my grandfather used to show us the bomb shelter that he was hiding in, and the Americans were at some bases in Naples.
Wow.
In fact, some of the slang in Neapolitan dialect is from American sayings.
Wow.
So some of the Neapolitan dialect words you can't find in the Italian dictionaries or even in Neapolitan, dictionaries or urban dictionary, because they are American words that the Neapolitans would hear and would then start using in their language.
Oh my gosh.
So the connection with America is super strong. And if you ask any Italians, America is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's that where you make it, where the biggest stars are, where there's a lot of art, and the greatest actors are Americans. So for me, America was always like a dream. I'm gonna go there. It's a country of opportunity. And I always wanted to do, in my heart, I really wanted to entertain as many people as possible. I took theater classes when I was 13, 14 years old. I was in a movie when I was 14 years old in Italy that went to the cinemas. I wanted to be a theater performer, really. And that's why I embed a lot of theatricals and storytelling in my videos, because I want to bring a little bit of that flair of Neapolitan theater, which I don't know if you know of. It's a really big, ancient culture for us, the theater. And to me, to bring that theatrical performance to every video, it's really important. And with my pasta background, I thought, how cool would it be to create both a character that embodies both fun, gorgeous cooking, simple. I want everybody to be able to do my recipes,
Yeah, you sure do. Your story reminds me of my father, my mom, my nonno Domenico. My parents are from Calabria. And so nonno Domenico would always tell my dad, if you're going to have a family, go to America. There's opportunities over there that you have there that we don't have in the small town over here in Calabria. And so my dad came here and he started his grocery store, and it became this huge thing for my family. And so it's that passion that you have inside of you, that you believe in yourself. My dad believes in himself, and you can create this if you really put your heart on that. And speaking of my dad, I wanted to tell you, over the weekend, my mom, when I grew up, my mom always made pasta pizzidi, pasta and peas. And in your book on page 210, you have your special recipe that I make all the time. And here's a picture of me. I made it for my dad over the weekend.
Oh, wow. See? Gorgeous.
And then, you said it. And then there's my dad with a smile because he loved it so much. So, and if my dad smiles, he likes it. So we had it over the weekend to celebrate you. And it's just,
Thank you.
You really have that touch in your food with your ingredients that just make it work, So thank you for that book. I wanted to share with you because obviously, as I mentioned before, my beloved mother passed away last year. But
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
thank you so much, Nadia. And I know it's been over 6 years since you lost your beloved mother. For me, Nadia, when I'm in my mom's kitchen and I'm making pasta using her pots and I'm making this for my father, I can feel her. I feel my mom, and it's really a beautiful thing. And I was just wondering for you, because I know that you loved your mom so much and she's a big part of your life. Where do you
Yeah.
feel your mom the most? In what room or what place?
My mom helped me birth three of my children, and she had already passed by the time that I gave birth to Penelope, my TikTok famous 5-year-old.
Yes, I know.
And so when I had her, it was hard because I was thinking about my mom and not having her with me. My mom came from America. She was born in California, came to Italy when she was 15 years old and never left.
Wow.
She was basically a Roman, like she would speak Roman dialect to us, but she really was a huge fresh pasta maker. So she would do everything by hand as well. And every time I make fettuccine, which was our favorite fresh pasta to make, I think of her, and I have this pasta machine which she bought me. And I will never let go of that pasta machine. So it's a shame because, believe it or not, when I built this kitchen, and I finished building it a month before she passed.
Wow.
She helped me build this kitchen, and I wasn't pasta queen then, but I had this marvelous kitchen, and she couldn't believe it. She was like, "I cannot believe you're building this kitchen. This is the kitchen of my dream." And she was so appreciative of how much emphasis I was putting in building the kitchen as the center of the home. And she helped me pick the colors, and she got, my accessories, my pots and pans, my wood cutting board. And then she passed away, a week before I moved into this house.
Wow.
She was here with me in Florida when she passed away. So it would, for me, becoming pasta queen is almost like really, I think she would be so proud. She would be so happy that I'm doing this for the world.
I don't know. Yeah, she would be really, really proud of you, Nadia. You really have built this beautiful, beautiful platform for yourself and for everyone who loves you. And yeah, she's looking down with the biggest smile, saying, "Yes, that's my daughter. That's my daughter."
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
And so is your mama.
Thank you. Yeah, she was 65 when she passed away last year, and so I have her picture always right next to me when I do an interview. There she is. I keep her prayer card. That was from my wedding to my husband in 2015. So she's always with me. And my mother, she loved to cook. She loved cooking for me and my husband. And so when I see you, I think of my mom because I see the joy that you have when you're cooking for your people. And it really touches me. It really does. And that's why I'm so excited to have you on our show. When you were talking about your mom being so happy for you, I wonder for you, Nadia, when I'm thinking, it's been over 3 years since you launched your social media. You have a New York Times bestselling book. You're working on other projects that are coming out. You always loved to cook, but it was in your 20s when you said, you know what, I think I'm going to do cooking for a living. When your brother Agostino, when you were 5 years old, you would cook for him pasta. What would that 5-year-old girl, Nadia, who was making pasta for your brother, what would she say about your life today and where you are at this exact same moment? What do you think she would say to you today?
She would probably say, "I'm so enjoying your food. It tastes amazing. Please keep cooking." And she would be so proud. She would say, "I cannot believe that you're doing exactly what you want to be, and it's like being a mom and really like showing your maternal instinct, the same maternal instinct I had for my own little brother."
Yeah.
You are showing it to 100 million people per month, and you're connecting people. You're making them enjoy their time together more and teach people how to make something simple and delicious that they can in turn do for the people they love and
Yeah.
create these pleasure and memorable moments, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. You've inspired me because throughout my journey, when I deal with something difficult, I've allowed myself to take a break from social media. I know that you've done that. You did that for 4 months at the end of 2020 when you were sick and you were going through some stuff, and you said that you were in a dark space mentally. I'm just curious for you, when you're at the height of your career and everything's going so well, was it hard for you to make that decision to just take a break and put yourself first and say, you know what, I'll get back to that, but I really need to put me first and make sure that I'm okay? Was that a hard decision, or did you just know and say, I'm going to do it?
It was hard. And it took me, a bit of time where I came to the realization that if I didn't put me first, then there was going to be no pasta queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my kids and my family and my closest friends, I wasn't going to be able to be the same me if I didn't put me first, you know? So yes, it was really hard because it was a crucial moment, and I probably lost a few opportunities that would have probably meant that I was going to be a bit bigger now, or I don't even know. I think I did the right thing and everything turned out okay, because sometimes you need those moments and there's always a silver lining. There's a reason why you need to take a break. And you should listen to your instincts and do that.
Wow. Oh, I love hearing that. Okay, my last question for you, if you can just make one pasta for the rest of your life, one pasta noodle, what would that ultimate noodle be for you that you would make the rest of your life? I'm just curious.
I would probably make lasagna sheets, and I would make amazing lasagna that has at least 4 layers. It's my personality.
Yeah.
I have layers upon layers of gorgeousness.
Yeah.
And that's what a lasagna is layers upon layers of little surprises and deep flavors. And I know that if I were on a deserted island, I would probably be wanting a lasagna versus an aglio e olio or a carbonara. I feel that even though I love carbonara, I mean, it's one of my, greatest dishes that I grew up with. My lasagna is more like a mother that nurtures you.
Well said, Nadia. This is what I want to do for you, because I love your cookbook so much. So what I did is I went to the store the other day and I purchased 25 copies of your book. Okay, so we went shopping, and I'm going to show you 25 copies of your book right over here. Okay.
Oh my God.
So what I want to do is I'm going to go here in Chicago. There's a place called Open Books, and it's a nonprofit that promotes literacy by getting books into the hands of under-resourced children in Chicago. They have donated over 1.3 million books. So now I want these kids to have your cookbook, so there'll be lots of pasta in Chicago because of you. So I just want to spread the joy that you have spread with us, Nadia. I really do.
Well, if there's a way I could sign them.
Oh, I mean, okay, we talk about that after, but we'll see.
I could do? You know what I could do?
Tell me.
We could organize that. Remember the name, but they're like little pages.
Oh yeah, and you
that can be inserted in the book.
Yeah, and I will put him inside, and then we'll bring him.
Yes.
Patrick and I will be. Oh my God, you're so nice. Ma tu sei troppo brava, visto? Te ne accorgi buono.
No, but this is really an act of kindness, and I love being able to give back. And I'm a mother, I am a sister, I'm a daughter, and if there's anything that I really, really love the most, is doing charitable work, and I will do it with my greatest pleasure.
Wow, you just, oh my God. Your papa really, like, he must be so proud of
My
you too.
papa.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, 'cause, like, he must be so proud of you. Like, just this heart that you have of just giving. Not only are you receiving, but you're such a giver, and it just says a lot about you. And that's why so many millions of people love you. Is because we see that, we feel that, and we see that. Really, you know.
Thank you, Paolo.
Dude,
Thank you so much.
You're
so
welcome.
let's organize. My idea, and maybe I'm gonna get some really nice, like plates.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got them like
Yeah.
paper, like a really nice paper.
Yes.
And then do a personal, like you are just gorgeous, the pasta queen.
That's so nice. Oh my God, that is. Does everyone? Do your 4 kids? I just picture this in your house right now. Your husband, your 4 kids. Do they go around in your house just saying all day, "Just gorgeous, just gorgeous"? Do they do that, or is it, or no? Are you the only one?
You know, my little one, Penelope, she's so I got a tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
says just gorgeous.
Mhm.
And so Penelope did a henna tattoo, and she
Wow.
wrote Pasta Princess. She wants to take the crown off of me one day down the line. And she's the one that goes around saying just gorgeous all the time. She'll do like the hair flip,
Oh my
and
God.
she's the cutest. Oh my God.
I love
She's
it.
such a comedian.
Okay, I got to do this for you because I've been dying to do this for you. Hold on, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Fix it now.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay. Just.
Okay, so we should do it on my 3, 2, 1 at 1.
Okay.
We just flip and
Okay.
we just go
Okay.
just gorgeous,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. Yeah. 3,
3, 2, 1. Just gorgeous.
gorgeous. Ingredients. Okay. There you go.
Oh
He did it.
my God,
Okay.
I love it.
I know. I love you. I can't wait for people to see this. I want everyone to know that, look, there's a hurricane. So we were going in and out a little bit, but I just, from the bottom of my heart, Nadia, mille grazie, as my nonno Carmelo used to say, mille grazie. I am so happy to finally have met you. I am so proud of you. I admire you and your family, and just thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a guest on A Spoonful of Paolo.
Oh, grazie Paolo for having me, and thanks to your husband for
Yes.
the technical difficulties and handling them promptly.
He will do it. Don't worry.
And-
Yes. Did
And
you hear that, Patrick?
I really feel your love.
Thank you.
I really feel your love, and you've made my day.
Thank you. And listen to me, stay safe with you and your family, and, be careful. And we're always here for you. We're your biggest fans, and we admire you, and just try to have a good day with everyone. Okay. Just enjoy, make the best of today. Okay.
Grazie mille.
Grazie mille. Yes.
So nice.
She's
Ciao,
the best.
guys.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao.
Ciao, gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. Bye.